Hello world, welcome to Jeranderlandia. I'm your host Jerander, also known as Jer, also known as Jay. Hi. Hi, and last episode we started building this skeleton grinder. Between then and now, I put in the floor. I also put in the ceiling of the space down below because I wanted to understand how this would intersect with the floors that we're putting in. As you can see, it floats slightly above this. I thought maybe I would put the skeleton killing portion here. I don't like the idea of crouching, and then getting the skeletons underneath here would be very difficult. So that means it had to go at the balcony height down below. But let's take a look at that too. Now that I have the ceiling in, oh, that was interesting. I closed the door before I was through it, but I was through the door anyway, so I kind of went, oh, now I'm too far down. All right, here we are. So the skeletons have to drop 19 blocks. They have to take 19 blocks of fall damage. And so they'll drop out of this tube right here. And they'll fall down. And then they'll have to come back up. And they'll have to fall down again. And this is a spot I'd planned on standing, which is not too bad. But, again, the ceiling is pretty low. If I'm going to bring the skeletons back over here, I'll have to have water channels and stuff. And I don't think there's quite enough room. So that means I'm going to have to put the skeleton killing area on the floor down below. And if we can, as we can see, the floor down below is not quite ready. So the first task of this episode is to dig out this down below. Oh, this right here. And it's going to be very boring. I'm not going to show it to you. I'm just going to do it. So I'm going to dig. I'm going to dig some more, and I'm going to dig some more, and we'll see you in just a bit. Hello, everyone. Jerander is back. Jerander is back. I is back. Don't trust me for grammar, kids. I'm digging, and I don't know if you can see the lack of a little golden pick up in the upper right-hand corner. That means I'm out of range of the beacon, and I can get back in the range of the beacon. One level? 2 levels? There it is, right there. So it's digging so slow. Watch this, watch this. Oh, never mind. I still have the haste effect. Hold on, let's get rid of the haste effect. Meantime, I'll take advantage of it. Ooh, ooh, diamonds. All because, okay, so now it's gone. See how slow that is? I can't do this. So I'm going to move the beacon. I'm going to dig some diamonds. I was going to show you the other diamonds, the first diamonds I found. Because I'm at that level now. See if there's diamonds over here. And the beacon's back. Okay, so I'm going to move the beacon down, and I'll see you in just a moment. Hi, everyone. Progress report. I'm so tired of digging. I'm so tired of digging. Let's see how far down I've gone. Oh, hold on. F5. F3. I'm standing on block 8. So that means I've got about 3 more, well, exactly 3 more before I hit Bedrock. This obsidian's been a pain in the butt. Also notice that we're in the basement, and I've put in the ceiling of the basement. If I go down 3 more blocks and assume 1 block layer for the floor, that means there's only going to be 4 block space down here. It's going to be pretty tight, but it's a basement. There won't be any trees. So that's that. Let's take a look up here. So this is the ceiling of the basement. I haven't put in the floor yet. But what I did do was plan out all these. So this is the drop shaft that comes down from the skeleton spawner. These are just legs. And I think these are where the legs are going to come down. I think they're going to come all the way down to the floor because that's what legs do. Legs go all the way to the floor. If your legs don't go all the way to the floor, that means you're too short. So, but also note that it is 9 by 9 square. So this is, I don't know if you can see that. See? I'm not going to explain it. If you can't see it, that means you're still too short. Okay, so that's that. So the drop shaft is actually going to come down here. If we look at this, this is F5 high. This is F3. This is block 11. The floor will actually be 1 block higher, so that'd be 12. So that's where they're going to hit. So we'll have to do some math to see how far they're actually going to drop. Remember that number 12, because chances are I'll forget. All right, so here's the floor of the space up above, and here's these legs that I put in, and I actually kind of like them. Looking at this thing now, it's kind of a squat, strong structure, and I kind of like that. This space down here is 1.5 blocks high. There's no room to do that. So anyway, so the skeletons will drop down this corner, and I think I'm going to leave these oak. I may do some little detailing here or something to give it a little bit of something, but actually maybe not. The question is, at what level do these skeletons spawn? So to figure that out, I'm going to bonk my head a couple of times. Then I'm going to go in here. Now, let's check our F3. This is a spawning platform. This is where we're going to hit the water and go to the channels. So F3, this is 25. So that means it's a 13-block drop down to the floor down below. If they come straight along this line. Otherwise, if they hit this panel first, dang, I'm going to have trouble getting out now. F3, 23 minus 12 is 11. That's 11 block drop. So, here we go. Here we go. So it's 11 block drop, which means 9 points of damage. And I think that's where I want to do my calculations from. So if they drop down here 9, that means I'm going to have to bring them up one more time. I'm not going to get another 9 because I'm not going to push them back up into there. I'm going to only go as high as the ceiling. So I may have to drop them twice. So I'm going to have to figure out how that's going to work. In order to do that, I think I'm going to bring the legs down, and I'm going to build a little structure underneath here that's similar to the one up above. But yeah, so yeah, 23 to 12 is 11 block drop. I need to remember that. Remind me, 11 block drop, okay? So if I ask later, 11 blocks, okay? Yeah, 9 points of damage. So we'll see in a bit. Hi, everyone. I am done. I am done digging, and I'm never going to dig again. In fact, I'm going to get rid of all this crap because I'm never going to dig again. Ever. I'm just kidding. I'll pick those up quick before they despawn. But yeah, the basement is done. We're down to bedrock. My hope when I was digging this out was that there would... see, we need jack-o'-lanterns, right, in the floor to light things up. My hope was that... And these torches mark the spots where the jack-o'-lanterns need to go. But I was hoping to put them down one more level into level 5, but there's some places where they hit bedrock. And I can't put jack-o'-lanterns into bedrock. But maybe I can destroy bedrock. I'm going to look into that. If that doesn't work, I know there's got to be a way still, right? I only need to do it in a couple spots. I should do a quick survey to see how much work that's going to be. And then, yeah, so that would be that. Jack-o'-lanterns would go down one level. Then the floor level would actually be one block up here. That would be right here. And this is 6. Then, 2 blocks below my feet, bonk my head, that's 2 more, so that's 4. The ceiling would be 4 high. Failing that, failing breaking the bedrock, and just putting the jack-o'-lanterns right here, then it'd be up here, so that'd be 3. And that's a pretty low ceiling, but it's a basement, so I don't care so much. One thought I had is, did I really need to clear out the basement? No, I did not. But I got a lot of resources. I've got a bunch of diamonds. We got 28 diamond ore blocks. I want to clean up stuff like this redstone. There's some iron, some other stuff that could be important later. And then fill that in with smooth stone, and maybe slab it all up. I may want to slab it up just so nothing spawns down here by accident. Not that it really matters. Yeah, probably. Yeah, no, I don't know. See, the door will have to go up a little bit higher, so the door may actually be right here. Yeah. So I'm still trying to figure some of this out. But I just wanted you to know I'm done. I'm done digging. I'm done digging forever. I'm never. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not. I'm going to dig again. But yeah, so that's what it is. Clean out the valuable stuff. Look into some bedrock breaking practices and see what I can find. Even just a little bit. Hi everyone. I did some recording. For some reason, OBS did not capture the video. But let me tell you that I tried to break Bedrock, and see this piece with the torch on it? That's the one I tried to break. I was using techniques by Eagle Eye 621 and Rayworks, and I'll link the videos down below to see if you can get them to work. The one by Rayworks team was actually guaranteed success, 100% successful, and I'm here to tell you it didn't. It didn't work. There's multiple reasons why. Some of them was user error. Some of them is I just can't get into position fast enough to place the second piston. And I will tell you that what you really missed were some explosions, multiple deaths, and some naughty words. I'm going to take a break from this because I'm a little bit frustrated. I'm going to go work on the skeleton grinder, and we'll see you in a little bit. Hi everyone. I've decided to give it one more go. This is the little setup that I was using. Well, the third setup I was using. I actually tried two others before this one. This one seemed the most promising. So we've got a block here, block here. Eventually there'll be TNT here. And this TNT will be triggered by the lever, which will blow up the lever. This TNT will be triggered by the redstone signal that passes through this block, and therefore it blow up everything else, or sort of. That's kind of how it goes, the timing of it, even though it all happens on one tick. In order to do that, I actually have to be holding a piston, and I have one in my hand right here. Well, I don't have it in my hand, but this trapdoor goes down. So I need to hit the lever, I need to squish myself, and then I need to place the piston. I do something like this, this, and then I need to get over here so I can place this up. And that's how it goes. And I have to do that before the TNT explodes. Unfortunately, I'm having trouble getting around this side and in the space so I can place the piston up. The piston head gets in the way. If I stand too far over this way, the piston pushes me away, and that is a big problem. Things just explode because I don't have a chance. So, I don't know why the piston is facing this way. I'm going to try it facing up. Let me get a pick here. Yeah, I don't know why. If I put the piston this way instead, see, then it should be easier. I don't have to fight the piston head to get this position. I don't know if that makes sense. Okay, ooh, stand up. All right. So that's what I'm going to try. And I'm going to do this live on camera. It may go disastrously wrong. Disastrously? That's a tough word to say. I've never said that word before. Disastrously wrong. Like it has every time in the past. That may happen. Also note, I'm down to 2 levels. I had 115 before. Yeah, this didn't go well. So what else do I need? Oh, I need TNT. Do I have TNT? I've got a couple more TNT. Let's close that down because it bothers me. So, that, and maybe I need a block under there to keep the TNT from falling. That. And I'm tempted to put in obsidian too. I don't know if that's what I want to do. So, lever, trapdoor, piston. So, here we go. Lever. Oops, see, this is the other problem I had. I tried to catch the lever, but I can't quite catch the lever. Lever, trapdoor, piston. Died. Respawn. Now, see, it didn't work. This is still not broken. Getting there, that's nice. Why is that? Why does it work in the video they produced? It doesn't work for me, and I lost one of the pistons. See, this is another issue. I think I'm going to try this one more time. If this doesn't work, I'm going to give up. I'm not one to give up on projects normally, but this is ridiculous. I've probably like 16 different times, and I've destroyed my ceiling, and I've busted up the floor, and the bedrock is still not broken. Let's see. Oh, I need more. I need redstone. Do this, this, this. I just need one. Put that back. I need some cobblestone. I need a lever. Like this. And I probably could have clicked over there, but I didn't do that. Okay. This. Yeah, let's set up a little platform. There. 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 and there. Then I need a piston, and I'm going to try it facing the way they show. This is supposed to be reliable. They said this is a reliable 100%, but as you just saw, 100 or if it fails once, it's suddenly not 100%, and it's failed every time for me so far. The other thing they did, okay, so I think I'm going to do something slightly different. Because they do this thing where they set up a fast, because you have to spam click and place it, the second piston, in time appropriate with the explosion, etc. So I'm going to that. What else do I need? Oh, TNT. And my inventory, I died the first time. My stuff was scattered everywhere, and it's a pain in the patootie. So I've taken to being naked and dying and running back here. It's like that. All right. So what I'm going to do is set up the controls options. Controls. Here I'm going to put something else. I'm going to put. I don't know what to put. I'm going to put B. That's kind of a tough read. Maybe I'll do V. Done. Done. So I can hold down V and it'll continue to hold instead of me having to right click fast. So, where's the other piston? Oh, see, V. This is why. Yeah, this is a pain in the butt. E. Okay. I get. Oh, I don't want to be too close because then I get put. No, see, I put the piston in a different place. So, D, D, D. Died. Respawn. Bedrock didn't break. So, I'm not sold on this system. At this point, I'm just gonna give up. Well, yeah, I think I'm gonna have to. Otherwise, I'll get too frustrated. So I'm gonna get everything cleaned up and reset. I'm gonna fix my ceiling, and then we'll work for real on the thingy over there, the skeleton spawner grinder thingy. Okay, we'll see in a bit. Hi. Yes, I've done some work. I've done some chopping. I've put in a trial floor above skeleton spawner. That's because I wanted to see how it interacts with the floor above, and it does fit snugly underneath. One issue that I noticed, when I get further back, I can still see the jack-o'-lanterns. I don't know if you can see that little bit of orange. That's because there's not enough space above there to put the trapdoors underneath them. I'm going to have to fix that, because that's going to bug me a little bit. And so that may mean... yeah, I don't know exactly what that means, but I'll figure it out. Also, I'm getting ready to put in the tree planters on this floor. And I think I'm going to take the beacon out. It's not helping me much at this time. It won't help me until I actually get the walls. I start working on the walls a little bit. So I think that's coming out so I can plant more trees because I need a lot of wood. I need a lot of wood. Yeah, that's that. And so that's where I'm at. I'm going to put in these planters, tear out the beacon, and we'll see you in just a moment.